For those of you that don't know us, even for those of you that do, I'm Dee Hathaway.
I'm Cindy Hathaway.
We are the Hathaways.
This is Jimmy.
Jimmy Stewart, actually.
This is Gigi. I don't know where Greta is.
She's around somewhere. She'll probably show up.
She's under my chair.
There we go. So we have a fun little social media account called Hathaway We Go, where we document our travels with our dogs. And
are you talking about Instagram?
Instagram, YouTube, well, social media. We like to travel with our dogs, and we document those travels for us and for you on our YouTube channel and our Instagram. We share those on Facebook.
Hathaway We Go. Oh, look at that. That was not planned.
That was all right. So we have been home for a couple of months.
Yes, this is home. We're at home right now. It's tiny, but it's home.
It is.
It's been great.
You know what today is?
Today is
It's not
Thursday.
Airstream Dragging Day.
It's not.
It's Airstream Dragging Day Eve.
It is.
We are in a mad panic to get everything packed up because we're heading out in the morning. We thought we'd take some time here and let you know what we're going to be doing in case you want to follow along.
Yeah.
So
because we're trying to get like more caught up on videos where they're not so long ago. So like, yeah.
The last video that we published as of right now is from over 2 months ago.
Yeah, and we don't want to do that. So, we want to be like maybe a couple weeks.
Right. A little bit more real time. So we're gonna let you know what we're doing.
So today is August 31st.
It is indeed.
2023.
Right.
Yes. Just, you could just put that on the screen though.
I probably will.
Right here.
I don't need to now.
Maybe right here.
Because, So before we can tell you what we're going to do, we're going to tell you, we'll kind of need to say what we have done this summer since we've been home at least.
Sat on the back patio, washed clothes, did laundry in my own laundry room.
Slept in a king-size bed.
Slept in a king-size bed.
Yeah, so at the end of our last trip, we discovered that Amelia's walls had shaken loose driving home through New Mexico. They're just horrible, horrible roads.
So bad. So bad. The 420 south, right? Was that the main? Was that it?
Wasn't the 420. It was the 4 something.
I don't remember.
We'll put that near
417
somewhere too. Just avoid New Mexico.
Right, at all costs.
The roads are just horrible.
It's bad.
Yeah. So the wall behind the TV that the TV mounts on, between the TV and the fridge, just came off. The wall just came off.
We've shown that in a video, haven't we?
We have, and I'll put a picture of it here. This is the wall that was coming apart, and it's supposed to be against the shell there, but you can see I can put several fingers in there all the way down because this wall slid this way. You can really see it's coming apart here, and there are staples in there. So it slid that way. Hey!
I mean, dogs bark. People, they're fine. Our subscriber is good.
So now that the other two have run off, Greta wants to make an appearance and introduce herself.
It's Greta.
So here's Greta Garbo.
It's Greta. Whoa.
There she is.
She didn't get her ponytail fixed.
Yeah, there we go. So,
say hi. And Jimmy's back.
Jimmy's back.
Nope.
So,
okay.
So the wall came off, and the rest of the wall on that side that has the fridge and the bathroom shifted forward a little bit so that the bathroom door was not square, a bit swampy. And it even shook loose some of the molding back in the bedroom on the closets there.
Yeah.
And we had an issue with the awning. It just wouldn't roll up right.
We've had issues with that awning since we got the trailer.
Sometimes it would extend, sometimes it wouldn't. And it never really behaved correctly.
Sorry.
Dogs.
It's playtime.
He just doesn't want her near you. It is playtime.
Stop it. Can't you see we're recording? Okay, sorry. The red light.
So when we got home, we put her in, her being Amelia, our Airstream, in covered storage, and made an appointment with We Are Airstream in Chandler, Arizona, to go get her repaired.
So I'm taking it home to my workshop, my dear. I'll fix it up there, then I'll bring it back here.
It took them a few weeks to be able to get us in. We took her in on the 7th.
Because we had an appointment for August 7th, 10 a.m. It's a 2.5-hour drive from where we live to take her there.
And it's 187 degrees in the valley. So we dropped her off. Well, it was a nice covered spot where you drop your Airstream off for service because it's 187 degrees. And We Are Airstream was a Costco or
Sam's Club,
something. It's huge, and the indoor showroom is fantastic, and the people were very nice. So the gal behind the counter came out and started saying, "Okay, well, what's wrong?" I'm like, "Same thing I told you on the phone. The walls have shifted." And by this time, that front wall, I'm surprised it was still inside the Airstream. It had come so far loose. So she starts saying, "Okay, well, we're just going to have to put this up on the jacks and make sure that there's no damage underneath. And this whole entire section is going to have to come completely out of the Airstream.
And then something about the crossbars.
Removing the toilet because the plumbing will have to be looked at." And I'm like,
joists.
"What are you talking about, you crazy woman?"
She was nuts.
She was. And then Leo, our service manager, came out and gave us the real scoop. I don't know who the first gal was, but she was not our service rep. Chantel was our service rep, and she was awesome to work with. So thank you, Chantel and Leo. So we dropped her off on the 7th. We went and looked at some other Airstreams, and then on like the 14th, they let us know that she was actually going in to be looked at. So I'm not sure what the prep week was, but okay. And we reiterated several times, we need to leave on the 1st of September.
I wasn't happy about the fact that Amelia was sitting outside in the sun in 187 degrees this entire time waiting to be serviced. The only time, because I asked, the only time that she would be inside is when the technicians had their hands on her, is what they said. She's just down there melting.
We're up here saying, "What's going on? What's going on?" But they called and said, "Okay, here's the deal. The walls have come loose." It's like, thanks for that. They did not have to take the entire module out or jack it up. They put the walls back in place and secured them, and then double secured them. That was good. On the awning, they ended up replacing the two, what they call them, gas shocks on the top, gas struts, whatever they are, and the motherboard that runs the entire awning. They called the Thursday before last and said she'll be ready on Friday. I was like, "Yay, we can go pick her up." No, they called the next morning and said, "Oh, just kidding, not ready." Jimmy's being really cute behind the camera. He's like, "You guys focus on the game."
He's always cute.
So it was another week, but
anyways, long story short, too late.
Too late. Yes.
We picked her up.
Oh. Well, that is short. So we went down and picked her up, brought her back home, so we could get ready for this trip that we mentioned that we're going on tomorrow. So is that enough of a backstory? I guess. Right. So yeah. So we want to do a big reveal.
Yeah.
It's a good time to. Okay. So we have a big reveal for you guys. You ready?
What is it? What's that? Oh.
Behind the curtain.
Oh.
So we brought her home, and
we literally brought her home.
It's right there.
There she is. She's right there.
We put her under our carport.
Yeah.
And
she's right there.
She's 10 feet high. The carport is
10 feet high. No, it's just a trailer. He heard me get all excited about it.
He's ready to go.
It's okay. Sorry.
So it's been nice to have her here where we can, have eyes on her. We didn't want to put her back in covered storage because I contacted the place and said, hey, can we get storage for just 2 weeks? And they said, absolutely, you still have to pay for a month.
I don't think it means what you think it means.
I'm like, well, then the answer is no.
Right.
So.
But we got permission to park her here at our house.
And, you know,
so,
which is super nice.
And Dee is like, he's totally talented about backing that sucker in. She's literally this far. I mean, I couldn't even fit my cell phone in lengthwise between her bumper and the wall of the house.
It'll fit.
She's so close, and super close over there. And then there's 2 posts over there.
Oh, it'll fit.
It's all about the spotter. Couldn't have done it without.
Whatever. Sorry, the dogs are playing. It's just, this is real life. Okay?
That's the way it's gonna be.
It's fine.
And they have to play where we are.
Shh. Anyway, so there she is. So
there
it's
she
been
is.
so fun.
Right? We're getting her packed up. Oh, also, they wash the Airstreams before they release them, which was nice because she was filthy.
She looked brand new.
Yeah.
And her
And
tires
tire
are all
shines,
black.
rims were polished.
Yeah, they did a good job.
And most importantly, the walls are secured. Those are some nice secure walls now.
Yes.
So,
And they explained everything, like how they secured it. There were L brackets and screws involved, and
yeah.
I think it's good.
And the original owner of the Airstream bought an extended warranty that covered all of the awning work, and it was quite an amount. We're glad we didn't have to pay that. So we just paid for the walls to be attached.
Well, can we tell them what it would have been?
Sure.
I mean, so they know.
That's no secret, yeah.
I mean, we got the gas struts, right? The thing.
Yeah.
Are those in the arms or are those on
the top ones?
The top ones.
Yeah.
They replaced those and the motherboard.
Yeah.
And they put the new springy things on, you know, where it goes up against the wall. You know, the new
That pushes the arms off.
those
when you open
things.
it. Yeah.
They put the but did we pay
We
for
paid
those?
for those.
Oh, never mind. We paid
But it was
for
nice,
those.
'cause
But
we
it was nice. Anyways, so right, that's the 2 struts, the motherboard,
And the labor.
And the labor.
Those what they replaced.
$3,500.
Our cost was $100.
Our cost was $100 for our deductible.
So
Yay, extended warranty.
Right.
And even extended warranty that we didn't buy. We just had to, when we bought the trailer, he had it and still had some years left on it. So we paid $50 to have it put in our name. Yeah.
paid for itself.
So yeah, awnings are not cheap.
For sure.
And then we didn't even get a brand new. We thought we were under the impression what they were saying is that they were just replacing the awning.
Arms, awning.
No, they just replaced some parts, which is fine as long as it works.
It works.
We can't test it because there's posts in the way right now. But you
Right.
tested it at the
I
lot
did.
when we picked it up, and it was
I
good.
did. It was all
Yeah.
good.
So
So tomorrow,
we're leaving tomorrow.
right, so we'll be up late tonight throwing everything else in her because I've been...
Well, I
working
didn't
all
have, I
week.
mean, you know, so she's been here for a week, and I decided,
Why not make curtains? I'll make new curtains for her.
so that's why the curtains are down. And so I'm working on curtains. That'll be another video, maybe. We'll see.
It's curtains for you, Airstream.
It's curtains for you, Rocky. Curtains.
So, yeah. We'll get those done on the road,
Yeah.
right? Because they're going to be super fantastic and awesome. And we'll do a big reveal for that, too. So we'll be packing late tonight, and tomorrow we hit the road for our next adventure.
Are we going to tell them what the adventure is?
I don't see why not.
We are on our way to an Airstream caravan.
We are.
It's called Smidge of the Ridge.
Guess where that is?
On the ridge,
Yes.
Just
if you
a
said
smidge.
Blue Ridge Parkway, you are so smart.
right?
If you didn't, well,
You're still
you're
smart.
pretty.
You just didn't know.
You're pretty.
You're pretty.
Yeah.
So yeah, but we're gonna take the caravan starts like on the 12th, and we're gonna take about 10 days to get there because you know it's about 10 days from here.
So we will travel long days for 4 days, and then we will stop for 4 days because I will be working, and then we will do not as long travel days for a couple days to get there. So hot weather in New Mexico and Texas for a couple of days till we get out of that weather. But
So one of the things I'm going to do tonight, I had all the Reflectix, because we have Reflectix cut for every window. Actually, the previous owner did that. And I had them all in there when she was down in storage, but then we brought her back and we kind of pulled them all out. I'm going to get them all put back in get the old curtains put back on, so that, and then we're just gonna leave those in for the whole 4-day travel days, because it's so hot, and they help. They really do help.
And we have lined reflectix in the closets, the storage bays that are under the twin beds. If you've seen our twin bed video, you'll know that I put the reflectix in there. If you haven't seen the twin bed video, go watch it. It's cool, I promise. So the reflectix will help. It'll still be hot, but I know the first place we're staying will have shade.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Well, it's supposed to. And the third place we're staying, but I'm not sure about the second. We'll let you know.
Yeah, so we're excited. This trip is planned to be 2 months long. Our spring trip ended up being 88 days, and that's a little much.
That's too much for us.
A little much.
So we're gonna knock a month off of that. We'll be home by Halloween, and that's what I'm calling the trip in RV Trip Wizard, where we do our trip planning is after the smidge, home by Halloween.
And that's what you're calling your trip?
Well, that's what it is on RV Trip Wizard.
Okay.
So I don't know what.
Home by Halloween.
Home by Halloween.
Just in time for the trick-or-treaters.
Lots of new information, lots of places we haven't been.
Squirrel! Go get a squirrel.
That's how you bring it to the dogs. It's not working.
Outside. There they go. Okay. They're gone.
So we will get 13 new stickers on this trip for our map, because we are going through 15 states. We already have 2 of those besides Arizona. So it will be fun. Can't wait to share it all with you guys. So, you know, the quicker you get us packed up, the quicker we can get on the road and show you what we're doing. So get busy.
There's so much to do. So much to do. But, you know, we've been up since 3:30 this morning. Right. Oh, come on.
Oh,
come on.
Eyes.
Oh, sweet as that.
Boy.
So, you know, we make it up at 3:30.
Did I just say sweetest boy?
He's the bestest
He's
boy.
the bestest boy.
Just
That's it.
look at him. He's just the bestest boy. Yeah.
He's not spoiled.
Sweet boy. He's a sweet, sweet boy.
There he is.
We're going to title this video Gone to the Dogs. Or something about
something like that, because the dogs are
crazy dogs.
Definitely a big part of this video.
Shut
and
up,
hey,
Jimmy. That's what we'll call it.
While we're talking about you and the dogs and videos, if you're a subscriber, thank you so much. It means a lot to us. If you haven't subscribed, it's cheap. In fact, it's free, super easy. Right below this video, you'll see something that says subscribe.
Just probably right over here. Well, anyways.
Somewhere.
It says subscribe. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. It says subscribe. Just click it.
Click it.
Click it.
Like the video, share it, leave a comment. Tell us how annoying your dogs are while you're trying to shoot a video.
Don't unfollow us just because our dogs are annoying, please. So we live in a small space. I mean, here's a small space that we travel in, but our home base is 800 square feet. It's pretty small.
It is.
You know, but we love it. It's cozy. It's in the pines, and yeah, we love it. But it's still a small space with 3 dogs, and they're just always with us.
So we will not only be telling you about our travels, but also about the caravan and the adventures that we're going to go on there. It's going to be so fun. So subscribe. If you hit the notification bell, you'll know when those videos come out. If you're watching this on a TV, you're probably going to need to press the up arrow on your remote control to get the screen to come up so you can go over and subscribe. If you need help, drop a comment.
But you can't comment if you're watching on a TV. Can you? No. You have to.
You can't. You have to go
to a computer.
See, they've got you.
Yeah.
So we'll figure it out.
Because I love to watch all the other channels that I watch, and I want to comment, but I watch them on my TV. Then I have to pull out the laptop and comment. But you know, sacrifices we make.
Right.
So.
All right. So what else you got to say?
I don't know. I think that's it. Does anybody else have an Airstream in their bedroom? Because we do.
Right? We do right now.
We
for
sure do.
So every morning I open the blinds. I say Airstream, and Cindy's like, "Where?"
I fall for it every single
That's right.
time. Every single time I fall for it.
All right. Okay, we're gonna pack it up here, then go pack it up there, and hey, maybe we'll see you guys out on the road.
That would be really fun. And we would love for you to comment if you like this video, if you like just us sitting and yammering on and, you know, dogs going crazy or whatever. What do you want to see? What kind of content do you like? Let us know. Let us know. Because we'll try to do that. He's the editor. I just... Ornamental.
Ornamental.
It's my job.
And you do it well, baby.
You can edit all that part out.
I don't know if I will or not, but you know what I would like to say in closing? Bye.
Bye.
That's ridiculous.
I like it.
GoPro, stop recording.
Every time you say goodbye, every time you say goodbye.
That covers all of them, doesn't it?
Well, you said social media account, so I just...
Well, let's try that again. Hi.
Really? The whole thing?
No.
Okay. Okay.
We like to travel, and the TikTok, and we don't.
We're not on TikTok.
We're not TikTokers. We're just
Instagram,
regular
YouTube,
TikTokers.
Facebook. Now, you don't have to edit that out. Or this. It's fine.
What, you correcting me? Yeah, I do.